show, we'll now look at market figures, and my colleague is already standing by, Effiong Ekop. Let's get to that discussion very quickly. Now, Effiong, the market today, this afternoon, well, as it's always been, is down again, is in red. What are you learning with regards to activities today?
The reason is that we are seeing hot sales pressure on the floor, and it's been on close to a week now. Investors are taking huge funds out of their investments. Again, I think the ability to, be able to predict what is going around the economy and then market pressure somehow, I think is what is giving life to this. And we see majority of them staying on this sales window for a very long time, and it's been depressing major market indices. But it is not to worry, it is the nature of the market. It cannot go in one direction, because for some time ago, we, especially in the month of January, February, we had seen the market indices going towards the rooftop. So I think it is time now, it has stabilized and is looking downward. After some time, it will also look up again. Generally, the first quarter of this year has been very, very rewarding to investors, and many of them have smiled to the banks. They have made a huge profit from their investments. I think we will still see the markets, coming up in greater perspective.
We used to talk about the banking stocks doing pretty well in some times, but how are they doing now? What other stocks are catching your attention?
It is still the time.
The insurance guys, how are they doing?
Yes, both sectors, they dominate the financial space. The banks are still holding the airs because many of them have not yet shown the report card of what they did in the last year. It ended, the industry ended registers December. And so we are still expecting some of them, in fact, majority of them, to open up to the market and say this is how we traded. So with that expectation, we still have greater chances, hope that banking securities, their share prices are still going to move up. But it is going to be very, very slow, because there is suspicion that so long as majority of them want to, take money from the public to beef up recapitalization that the central bank is putting on them, then the possibility of coming out to give huge dividend immediately may not arise. That is why the investors are, moving and watching banking securities, very, very reasonably. And then that's exactly what to expect. But for the industry performance, they are good on themselves. Only that they have this great pressure, to contend with.
Well, let's see how it all plays out. We'll always keep an eye on the market. Thank you so much, as always, Effiong,
Thank you
for your analysis.
It's a pleasure.
All right, then.